Welcome back to Kingdom of Nerds. This is Off the Shelf, the only family-friendly show that hangs out and we talk about comics and play Jeopardy, and we will have interesting topics. Tonight's topic: should comic books go digital? That will be the main topic later on in the show. But for you guys that's getting here, we got Matt Heroes for Hire Comic Club, we got Nerdy Geek, we got Tacoma's Comics. And Dom Tober makes his way back to the kingdom after months of being gone.
What's going on, guys? The Pickle King of New York is back.
New York.
I had to do it before you said something.
And for you guys that don't know, Dom was part of the kingdom when it started. He even had his own intro. I'm a bitch. So tonight we're gonna tonight Jeopardy. Hopefully we get it off the ground. Tonight's Jeopardy winner will be walking away with a copy of Deceased #1.
Oh,
by Dan Quintana.
That's starting to go up.
I know it is. So the winner of Jeopardy gets that, and for you mooks in the audience. You will get a copy of Nectar #1, first printing.
Cool.
A copy of Destruction Be Our Lot, Ashcan.
Oh.
And an official Kingdom of Nerds
Sticker.
comic book
Oh.
stand.
Oh, wow.
whoa.
Damn, you're
Look
moving
at
around
that.
the world. Damn, Bruce.
Yeah. These are available for purchase on. No, I'm just kidding.
I noticed the Batman symbol on it. I like that.
Yeah, that's thank you to my executive producer. So that if you want to get into the giveaway, make sure you put hashtag in honor of Dom Cakes.
You said pickles, man.
So let's get into some show and tell. All right. Put that over there, giveaway over there. All right. Star Trek Academy #1. Photo cover.
The only one you're ever gonna get because it was already canceled.
You
Shout
got
out.
season 2 coming out.
I enjoyed the show. I don't care what anybody says. Wonder Woman 32.
Hey, Mama Bear.
Tom King and who is this? And Sampier cover. Storm #3.
Oh, it's
Ben
a great
Oliver.
Ben Oliver cover.
I like that cover.
Ben Oliver, I got that. Yeah, it's cool.
Batwoman 2. Batwoman the prison. Is it prison?
Yeah, it's prison.
Prison.
Yeah.
Pops, what's up?
Pops.
Hey, baby Elizabeth.
Tyler Kirkham. Deathstroke #2.
I like that. That's probably the best cover out of the Deathstroke this week. I thought.
Deathstroke. More Deathstroke. Lobo. Bermejo.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Lobo.
Get out of the garbage.
That's cover A.
This dog's crazy.
In the Life, the best Vertigo series, Vertigo title.
Yes,
That is
Kyle
really
Stalks. Kyle Stalks was on the wrestling show last night.
Yeah, I saw that.
Part of the panel.
So check out what is it? Off the Mat.
Off the
On-
mat.
On
Absolute geek.
Absolute Geek.
Yep.
Nightwing. Titans. New Titans.
That's a good cover.
A signed copy
This
of
Scotty Young
Daredevil.
covered before the Titans.
Daredevil #1.
Stephen Burns.
I have a signed copy.
Cool.
Midtown. Oh. New Titans. Ultimate Superman. Unlimited.
Superman Unlimited.
Superman Unlimited. Superman
Yes.
Unlimited.
Superman Unlimited.
More Nightwing. X-Men United.
Have you read that yet? Is it good?
I read
Yeah.
I like the first issue.
I liked it.
Okay.
Then Absolute Batman 19. They did an exclusive at Midtown, so I got the regular and I got the Virgin foil.
Oh, nice. Collector P, what's up?
Collector. Then I got the Scotty Young Lobos.
Was that a web
Color.
store or was that a open order?
Web store.
Web store.
Web store. And Mark Spears, Midnight Man.
That's kind of cool.
Yep. Little gold foil. Sold out within a minute.
Of course it did.
How many were there? 20?
Dork number 3, the Gonzo.
Oh, that's a good cover.
Oh, yeah, I like Jay Gonzo. He's got the Heroes card.
Yep. And Vampirella. What is it? What is this? Vampirella number 2. Fan Expo from Dallas Fan Expo. I forgot what year it is. All right. Dave Quintana. Dan
Dave
Quintana.
Quintana.
Pretty.
Dan
That's
Quintana.
pretty.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's a gorgeous cover.
That's a really nice cover.
That's Vampire, right? Happy. Where's Jedi? Jedi's gonna want that cover.
Who? What do you got, Matt?
Oh, I got a lot of stuff. We got
Well, I'll put Nerdy first.
okay.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's see. So I did pick up the third printing of Absolute Batman 15, the Parillo.
That's cool.
That's cool. Not bad.
Of course, I picked up issue 19, cover A by Dragotta, the Ben Oliver. I don't remember who did this one. Oh, I think this was Dragotta too as well. That one I don't remember, but that's probably the most colorful Absolute Batman cover that's ever been out. And I did get the Martin Simmons 1 in 25. I picked up Lost Fantasy, the Bombshell cover. I still am picking up Smile for the Camera. They did a lot of great covers. I love it when they do magazine covers on different comic books. And I did pick up the cover by Suspiria Vilches. And I did pick up the Hab. I'm about halfway through it. It's a little bit of a slow burn, but it still has my attention. So hopefully this turns into a really good book. Read Narco issue number 2. I feel like it kept right up with issue number 1. I really liked it. And I still am reading my Ghost Pepper. I'm still enjoying it. However, I haven't been able to read issue number 10 yet. But that cover was by Ludo Lullaby. And we got this cover, which I forget who did this one. And then I picked up my Suspiria Vilches Nectar cover, the black bag.
Hello.
And I ordered this over a year ago, and I barely got it today. My 9.8 Will Jack Pop Kill.
Tyson.
And Fiend, that's todo.
Tacoma, what do you got?
Can I just show? So I only got 2 new books, but I got stacks to show. So I got that same one you just showed.
Love the cover.
Yeah, it's really nice, really nice. Stephanie Hans is my favorite artist, so I had to pick that up. Bought a collection for the first time in my life.
Really?
About a week and a half ago. Mainly because it had this
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Wow.
and this
Oh.
and this.
Oh,
Nice.
man. You got it hooked up right there.
Yeah. So the funny thing is, the stuff I'm keeping from the collection is more oddball stuff. All 3 of those are probably going to go up on the whale auction tomorrow because they're not really in my wheelhouse. This I'm keeping because I wanted to replace this book and this book and this book and this book because those books, believe it or not, mean more to me than a first Deadpool or a first Venom or First Gambit. The collection randomly had Secret Wars 12, which I need because I had sold mine. It had like 1,000 books between 1991 and 93, and it had 4 modern books, including this one, which is an absolute great read. Gabriel Bod and Fabian Moon. Fabian Moon did the artwork for Umbrella Academy. If you ever see Day Tripper, like the paperback or something, such an amazing read. I put that up as like one of the top reads ever. Little half-price book run over the last couple of weeks yielded some treasure nuggets for $2 a pop.
Is that the glossy cover?
It is not the glossy cover.
Course.
I keep shining it, but it doesn't. Little Gen 13 Wizard half with the COA.
Wow.
Yeah. First Black Order. First Sidorak. One thing you got to know about me, I am a sucker. If there is a book with a card inside it, a poster inside it, a gimmick, and so I got this Alpha Flight that just randomly has a poster about the Mutant Registration Act or the Superpowers Registration Act, I'll buy it.
Currently, just gave the green light for an Alpha Flight movie. They were talking
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Well, but Disney just fired everybody at Marvel that works on movies.
They also using AI. They're using AI now, so guess what?
That's a rumor. I don't think it's
It'll be
true.
done in 2 weeks.
I hope not, man.
If you haven't read this issue, it's a slice of life issue. It's from the point of view of Lucky the Pizza Dog. It won the Eisner this year, 2012, for the best single issue. These I love for $2 a pop. I'll collect a whole set of those.
Okay.
Yeah. What else? Oh,
Not true. Don.
one of my favorite. Anybody know who that is?
First appearance of Dust.
That's right.
Ooh, I love
Really
that.
underused. She is quiet and unassuming and vicious, and I love her. This one is the one that turned me lesbian right here.
Absolutely.
I recently picked up that same cover.
Yeah. Found the Haunted Mansion Zero, the original from Slave Labor Graphics. This is an advanced copy of Minor Arcana. It's got like purposely curved edges and stuff.
Oh, I like that.
And what else I got? Oh, 2 more. Got a little Justice League Dark at half price books for $2. And then I'm only on season 1, so I don't have any idea, but I guess this connects to Invincible somehow.
Yeah.
Science Dog. So I got those in half price books. So that's what I've been doing recently.
Where are you gonna put those books up for auction?
The whale auction that Astonishing Comics does Saturday night at 5:30 my time, so 5 + 3, 9, 8:30 your time.
No, so send me a link for that.
Absolutely.
Watch it. Send
Well, I can look. I can just look.
He wants to get them out of auction.
Dom, what do you got?
I actually had a couple of things. So I got this like second printing or third printing of Dog from Comic Mint. It's like
Oh, nice.
100 copies. Got that. You know, there's only a couple. I don't collect DC as much as guys in the panel do. Those DC comics, I'm not really big with DC, but there's some characters I do like. And if something does catch my eye, I do pick it up. Well, you know, Zatanna from the Absolute.
Freaking great.
I love the skulls, and I love just the goth look she has and the stuff. That's what else cover. I like that. And
Yeah, that Mark Brooks is a fantastic
it is a
cover.
nice cover, man. Look, the only other chick that I do collect too is the Absolute Catwoman. I actually and the Tyler Kirkman Catwoman that he did with the battle damage and the regular one, that really turned me on to that, so I had to get those.
Yeah.
A couple of Inkpot G.I. Joe Baroness covers.
Oh, sweet.
The chrome and the just a regular standard one. So Super 7 is starting to do some kind of a comic book and figure collab like the old time Hasbro used to do with Star Wars back in the day, and I hope they continue this because this is like #1. So G.I. Joe #1 with Cobra Commander. So it's #1. I don't know if it's going to be ongoing because I hope they make a Zartan. I'll definitely be getting that, but this is just came out. And last but not least, Funko Pops, of course. Stitch. Hey, PJ.
What's his pitch?
Hey, I got it. Hey, Stitch, I love you. I love this guy. I can't help it, man. I'm a softie when it comes to Stitch. You know, I cried the cartoon. It's a lot of things. A lot of emotions, man. I love it. That's about it.
And we got.
I always like these. What do you call them? And I can't remember. Like public service announcement comics, like Hebert Company presents the President's Drug Awareness Campaign. Just say no, kids.
Love it.
It's in the way, copy, right? You said the
We
way for
want,
it.
we want to be a hero. If you want to be a hero, stay drug free.
Yeah, Captain America. Yeah,
it's
Captain
even-
America.
It's even got a letter from Nancy Reagan in it. Oh,
Nancy Reagan.
Yeah, nice.
well, I got some Animal Man. These are all Brian Bolland covers.
Oh, sweet.
Oh,
This one's really dope. That one, you can see a skeleton.
Oh yeah, that one's nice.
Here's a picture of his big cock. And I found some. These are all stuff I got for like $1. I didn't pay no more than $3 for all these. I got this Adam Hughes cover. Another Adam Hughes, Werewolf by Night.
I love that Werewolf by Night cover.
Yeah, Uncanny X-Men, 293.
Yeah, it's nice. I'm not a Nubs fan because it's Nubs.
243. Silvestri, I think, is that one. And I got some Jurgens Action Comics. This is, I think, the one where Lois Lane finally realizes that he looks exactly like Superman, I guess. We got, I'm a sucker for some nostalgia, so I got this Wizard 95 J. Scott Campbell cover.
Oh, nice.
I guess I wouldn't be Heroes for Hire if I didn't buy, collect these. We got
Oh, yeah.
Listen, I got a feeling Heroes for Hire is coming soon. Luke Cage and Iron Fist are showing up in Daredevil season 3.
I hope it's good.
We'll see what happens.
We got 2 copies of 51 and 53 and 115 and one. I think it's the 118. Look, there's a generator old boy. And we got Chamber of Darkness #5. Gold Slayer #3. Marvel Premiere 34. We got some John Buscema, Conan the Barbarian. And I got this one. There it is. Conan 157. Defenders number.
got some feedback, Cliff.
Me?
Yeah.
Defenders 69. Cloak and Dagger #1.
Oh, yeah.
Captain America 299. Now I think I've got all the 200s and the 300s now after I got that one.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, nice.
And we got a George Perez cover. That's just awesome. Mike Mignola, Phantom Stranger. And we got, since WrestleMania weekend, I found an Undertaker comic.
Woo! Yep. That's cool.
And I found some early Jenny Prison called Clean Room. And Gail Simone wrote it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's a nice Gail Simone. It's like a Scientology analogy.
I might get Jenny to sign some of these when I go to Europe. I don't know. Well, especially the last two. The last two are really cool. Check this one out.
That's cool.
What issue numbers are those?
I think it's like 12 through 17.
Okay, because I only have up to 12. I haven't seen any of those. Oh, that's good to know.
And I really like this one.
Hold on 1 second. Hey, Cliff, say something.
Hello.
Better. All right.
Yeah, all good.
All right, that's what I got.
It's not feedback. It's Cliff's fabulousness coming through the mic.
There you go.
That's it, Matt?
Yeah.
All right, Cliff, you got anything? And welcome to the
I
kingdom.
came here for one thing and one thing only. But I love
Jeopardy.
y'all. How you doing?
We good. How you been?
I'm just so.
Are you having a better
more
week?
important, Nerdy, how are you doing?
Nobody
I'm
cares.
good, buddy. How are you?
I'm good. Like honestly, honestly, my favorite part about tonight was gonna be to see you because I'm gonna see Tacoma later. I see Matt almost all the time. You know, Don. It's not Dom. It's nice seeing you. It's nice remembering your face. And and I don't know. Like, what do you? Oh, by the way, Old Wolf sent me an AOK with this 3D printout of Superman.
Oh, that's pretty
Oh,
cool.
that is nice.
Wow.
That's really nice.
So lots of depth, and of course,
Nice.
That's really
Very
nice too.
nice.
so that was super sweet of him. And the books so of course I can only pick up so many books this week, and I literally picked up just a handful. So Fireborn #1.
Oh, I love that book.
Shout out to the youngest Jonas brother. You go, Franklin Jonas. You work your shit, baby.
The Jonas Brothers doing comics now? Jeez.
Huh?
The Jonas Brothers doing comics now?
I
didn't
can't
know.
hear shit.
I
I
said-
don't know.
The Jonas
Yes,
Brothers. He's doing
yes.
comics.
It's the youngest of the brothers.
Oh, the
That's
youngest
right.
of
He's not a member of the band. He's not a member
No.
of the band.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Radiant Black.
Bop.
The introduction of the Robins that everybody's going crazy about.
I thought the book was good.
Oh my god! So you know how I hate on Absolute Batman. This was the best issue. This was the best issue of Absolute Batman.
Okay, good. I'm glad you liked it because that was a really good read.
Prior to this, the Wonder Woman issue was my favorite. Now this is my favorite.
There's a new cover that
Oh,
came
and
out.
the annual was my favorite, but we all know why.
There's like a store exclusive that came out with Robins on the cover, like Bionic Robins, like Voltron.
Oh, I like that.
Wonder War. Let's go.
And of course, the book I literally was about to drop, and then it decided to get good.
That's what Matt said last month when the issue came out. I dropped it. It got good.
I was about to drop it like a hot, stinking pile of poo, and then that was it.
I already dropped it. It was too late. I'm not going back. I don't care how good it is.
Oh my God, Matt! Don't make. I don't know. You know what? Live your best life.
Tyson says, "Hope things are good with your car now."
Well, $500 later, and a replaced blown fuse, and it is. Emotionally, I am completely devastated. But also, don't forget, members of my channel, this month I'm finally doing Black Cat's Catwoman. So whoever wins first gets to choose if they want a Black Cat package or a Catwoman package, and then second place gets the runner-up package.
You know,
Nice.
I was thinking about doing monthly giveaways for members, and doing the way I would do it would be a private live stream just for members, and this way you can just run the StreamYard giveaway thingy, and one of the members will win.
Well, I'm going to do that, but I'm going to spin a wheel because I want the whole world to see that they missed out. So anyhow, because I'm trying. I'm going to have a third package for subscribers. I need to hit $120 this month. I am $80 away, so I could get that money to the food pantry. I was there today.
When is your next stream?
My next stream is tomorrow at 3 p.m.
Okay, I'll be there.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'll be in the chat.
Thank you, guys. I
So
appreciate
make sure you
morning,
guys
right?
are subbed up to Cliff on comics. We need to get him to that $80 so he can take the food to the food pantry, guys. So make sure you're there 3 p.m. Eastern.
So let me tell you what happens, right? The money is good, but the money that can only go to the Central Food Bank and spend it there. So things that people need like body wash, shampoo, soaps, conditioners, all that other stuff is by donation. So I'm going to take the money and buy a bunch of that stuff. I'm either going to find a really good sale or I'm going to buy it in bulk at one of these bulk stores and, you know, provide some extra care. So, yay.
Yay. And that leaves tonight's contestants for Jeopardy is Cliff on Comics, Tacoma Comics, Heroes for Hire Comic Club, with Dirty Geek as a judge, and Dom just will be sitting there quiet, looking pretty.
Those who can't win, judge.
So make sure you have your board so you can flash up so Nerdy can see it.
Oh shit!
Does anybody hear a low, dull hum?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, that could be my heater. Let me mute. Tell me if it goes away.
It could be my fan because I had the AC on. I shut the AC off. Leave the
Yeah,
fan on.
Turn your fan on. You're not that hot.
Hold on.
Come on.
Not that hot. Oh, that sound better?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
I
it's
think
just-
it was Tacoma.
You know what's funny? I have like 1,000 damaged boards. I'm gonna go grab that.
And grab a pen for Final Jeopardy.
And a what?
A pen.
Ink
A pen
pen.
or a
It has to
marker.
be a pen.
A pen.
No,
marker,
as long as you can write with it on the board.
Yes.
Marker, whatever, Sharpie.
All I have is a Sharpie.
That's
Perfect.
That's fine.
So
Perfect.
wait,
People will
I
be
don't
able to
understand.
read it.
Wait,
That's
This-
for
is
Final
this
Jeopardy at
only-
the end.
is this only for Final Jeopardy?
No, we're gonna use
No.
it to answer questions,
When you want to answer the question, you go like this.
Okay.
and then you'll use it after during
Yeah.
Final Jeopardy to write down your wager and your answer.
But
Yes.
that's in Final Jeopardy.
Yes.
Yes.
Correct.
All right, let me go get them broken ass.
All right. So promote your shows while I'll be right back.
Okay.
So
How
I
it
take
goes.
all my old ass bags and boards into school. I have my TA take them apart, and then I use the boards for crafts in the classroom and throw out the bags.
It's a good idea.
Good slave labor, public school
That was-
system.
I have a show Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern. We talk about the new comic book day, upcoming new comic book day. And I have a show Wednesday where I'm going to be, my movie review show, we're going to be reviewing the entire Rocky franchise.
Oh wow!
We're
A
going
lot.
to pick which one's the best one. Out of all of them. So,
Does that include Creed or no?
no Creed, but we are going to include Balboa.
Okay.
Now,
Well,
if you
I
did the
just dropped
best
my
soundtrack-
FOC video today, so go check out my FOC if y'all are interested. I'm sorry, Don. What were you
been
saying?
doing a
I was saying those Heroes of Fire. I was saying about the if you do the best soundtracks for Rocky, I think Rocky 4.
Yeah,
I
I
want
would
the
say
soundtrack.
Rocky 4 is probably the best soundtrack. For sure.
Yeah. That motivation,
Yeah.
love that music.
I got a series of videos that have dropped over the last week and a half going through the collection I bought and what it's like going through a collection and how to make your money back and hopefully profit.
Nice.
Check it out on Tacoma Comics.
Tacoma Comics.
Exclusively only on Tacoma Comics.
All right, let me get this set up. And we'll be ready to go in a second. All right, I think we're ready. All right, we are ready. Are we ready? We are ready.
We're ready.
I hope so.
From the Alex Trebek stage at Sony Picture Studios, this is Jeopardy!
Welcome back to Jeopardy. I'm your host, Brucey Trebek, and this is Jeopardy. All right, tonight, let me, which nerdy? Right there. Move Dom down. God damn it. What's going on here? All right, everybody's StreamYard is acting up. All right.
There we go.
All right, there we go. All right. And the board. All right, and the categories are Don't Make Me Say It, Lesser Known Breakfast Cereals, App Anagrams, That Guy, Actors, Surviving the Movie. You give me the character that survives at the end of the movie.
The character name or the actor name, or both?
The name of the character.
Okay.
We'll let Cliff go first.
All right. All right, let's go. Don't make me say it for 500. I said 500.
Oh, well, we'll do 100. The M
Well,
word.
no, forget it. It's ruined.
This M word meaning slightly wet or damp.
Moist. What is moist?
No.
What the fuck? Jesus Christ.
Hold on.
Cliff, you can read
fine.
this on
Like,
your own if you want.
It's fine. It's fine.
Did I win the game?
The M word meaning slightly wet or damp is the queen mother of hated words. You can use it to describe a nice pound cake.
So did it not
What
count
counts
earlier,
as a
Bruce?
freaking buzzer here? Tell me something.
You don't have to wait till it's red.
I thought it was already answered.
Card.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it's already answered.
Who answered it? I didn't hear it.
I got it.
Oh, I'm sorry then. I didn't hear it.
That's okay.
Well, we're off to a great start.
All right.
Cliff,
Tacoma.
you don't have to wait for Bruce to read it. People often read it ahead and then just buzz in whenever they're ready.
Yes.
All right. Let's don't make me say 200.
The C word can refer to a bulky sweater or a thick, hearty soup. Either way, it's a hard pass. Time's up. Correct answer is chunky.
Oh, okay.
Tacoma.
300.
Real talk. Use the S word to refer to your loose-fitting pants, and you can probably forget about a second date.
Matt.
Or slacks.
Correct. Slacks or sweatpants.
Okay.
Matt.
Don't make me say it for 400, I guess.
This vile P word is the thicker, more annoying cousin of mucus. He typically comes to visit in the winter when
Tacoma.
you have a cold.
What is phlegm?
Correct.
Ugh. Yeah, I hate phlegm.
Tacoma.
Let's round that category out for 500, please.
This little orange citrus fruit has a K name.
Tacoma.
What is a kumquat?
Correct. Tacoma.
Oh, let's just go in order. Lesser known breakfast cereals for 100.
General Mills once sold cereals inspired by this organization's cookies, including Thin Mints and Caramel Crunch varieties.
Matt.
What is Girl Scout cookies?
Correct. Matt.
Lesser known breakfast cereals for 200. Chris.
Buy me some peanuts and milk. This ballpark snack inspired a cereal that also promised a prize in every
Cliff.
box.
Cracker Jacks.
Correct.
Cracker Jacks.
Cliff.
Lesser known breakfast 300.
Did I eat that? This nerdy Family Matters character inspired a 90s cereal.
Tacoma.
Who is Urkel, or did you want the name of the cereal? Urkel.
Correct.
Okay.
Tacoma.
Go to apt anagrams for 100.
It's the only other one-word question you get when you rearrange the letters in how.
Tacoma.
What is who?
Correct. Tacoma.
200 apt anagrams.
It's the only other fruit you get when you rearrange the letters in melon.
Cliff.
What is lemon?
Correct.
Cliff, has that been on there the whole time?
Yeah. After the first question, yeah.
Cliff.
Okay. APT anagrams 300.
It's the only other bird you get when you rearrange the letters in raptor.
Cliff.
Parrot.
What is a parrot? Yes.
Parrot. A parrot. Where's the parrot?
Yes. Cliff.
400.
It's the only other presidential action you get when you rearrange the letters
Tacoma.
and vote.
What is veto?
Correct.
Damn. I'm just not quick
Hold
enough.
on.
500.
Huh?
I said I'm just
500
not.
anagrams.
It's the only other common first name you get when you rearrange the letters in
Tacoma.
Dolly.
Who is Lloyd?
Correct. Tacoma.
Let's try that guy. Actors for 100.
After playing Ned Ryerson, Stephen Tobolowsky said that he went from being a ball guy to the ball guy from this Bill Murray comedy.
Oh,
Tacoma.
What is Groundhog Day?
Correct.
Ned.
Tacoma.
Let's do that guy. Actors for 200.
Richard Jenkins has over 80 films credits, yet he mainly gets recognized for playing Dr. Robert Doback in this Will Ferrell comedy.
Matt.
What is Step Brothers?
Correct.
Oh, nice.
Matt.
That guy, actors 300.
One of the most prolific actors in history, James Hong, voices Mr. Ping, a Chinese goose, and Poe's adopted dad in this animated series.
Tacoma.
What is Kung Fu Panda?
Correct.
My kids would be so proud of me.
Tacoma.
Oh, that guy for 400.
In his first big screen role, Keith David starred in the 1982 John Carpenter film
Tacoma.
about.
What is The Thing?
I couldn't
Correct.
get it up. I couldn't raise it up quick enough. Shit.
Watch how you say that, Matt.
I have that problem a lot.
Yeah, I should take a blue pill for it.
Blue pills don't work. You know,
We're getting our ass kicked, Cliff, by the way.
Tacoma.
That guy for 500, please.
In one of his first major roles, Luis Guzman starred with Al Pacino in this
Cliff.
1993.
I'm sorry, Matt.
Matt.
Sorry.
What is Carlito's Way?
Correct. Matt.
Benny
Surviving,
Blanco.
yeah, surviving the movie 100.
The Shawshank Redemption. Samuel Norton, Brooks Hetland, Ellis Boyd Redding.
Now, what are you supposed to do here?
Tacoma.
Who is Brooks Hatlin?
That is incorrect.
Oh, Brooks. Oh,
Matt.
I know.
Who is Samuel Norton?
Incorrect.
Oh,
It's red. Cliff, get it. It's red.
All right.
Cliff.
That's so funny. Is it Ellis Boyd Redding?
Correct.
That's
Played by Morgan Freeman.
This is a character that survived the movie.
Right. Got it.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I didn't know Tim Robbins' name. So
Cliff.
No, that was Morgan Freeman's
Andy
name.
Dufresne. Andy
Okay.
Dufresne.
no,
All
I
right.
didn't know. I forgot Andy Dufresne.
I would like to do lesser known breakfast cereals for 400.
Do. You want a bowl of Kellogg's very fantastic cereal named after this young aquatic creature of song.
What
Cliff.
is a mermaid?
Incorrect.
God, I want to answer it, but I'm afraid to.
Time's up. Baby Shark.
No.
Oh
Yeah,
my
no.
gosh.
I'm glad I didn't. I was going to say seahorse.
Cliff.
Surviving the movie 200.
Forrest Gump. Jenny Curran. Benjamin Buffer. Bubba Blue. Lieutenant Dan Taylor.
Lieutenant Dan Taylor.
Correct.
Lieutenant Dan.
Cliff.
You got no legs. Lieutenant
Surviving
Dan.
300.
Avengers Endgame. Iron Man, Captain America, Thanos.
Cliff.
Captain America.
Correct. Cliff.
400.
Les Miserables. Les Mis.
Oh, yeah, got it. Cosette. Who's Cosette?
Correct. Cliff.
500.
The Outsiders. Ponyboy Curtis, Johnny K, Dallas Dally,
Tacoma.
Winston.
Can't remember.
Oh, who is Ponyboy?
Correct.
That's a great movie and book.
And the final answer. favorite breakfast of Tommy Pickles and Friends, Reptar cereal was inspired by this classic Nicktoon.
Cliff.
What is Rugrats?
Correct.
Oh,
That leaves us Tacoma with 3,500. Matt with 1,000. And Cliff with 1,800.
Oh,
All right. Let me bring up the final Jeopardy. Move that.
dang.
All right.
Man,
And we
that was
switch.
good, man.
All right. All right.
that means
All right.
Tacoma actually has to play.
Yeah, I know. I'm upset. This was not my plan.
All right. Now, final category is the Muppets. So write down your wages, guys.
Don't show us yet.
I enjoy the Rick and Morty. Hey, JJ. Hey, House of L. Callie, he's like $1. Who is Miss Piggy? That's the only correct answer for the Muppets. All right, you got your answers. Please put your screen into mode where you cannot see the chat. So the chat cannot give you answers. Makes it a lot fair. Because the chat sometimes likes to throw answers out there. All right,
Sometimes,
and
every time.
every time they do. All right, here we go. 3 crates are shipped abroad in 1981's The Great Muppet Caper. Frog holds Kermit, Bear holds Fozzie, and whatever holds this Muppet.
I am losing, but I'm going out with a bang.
Mama Bear, because Bruce can't stop me from answering.
All right, let's get to let's see. Matt, what would you answer? And how much did you wager? Gonzo. That is the correct answer, and that brings you up to 2,000.
I had more points, baby, but
Cliff. Oh, that brings you up to 3,600. Tacoma.
And Cliff is our winner.
Oh, what a comeback.
there you go,
You're
Cliff.
never truly
Cliff,
out
there
of
you
it,
go.
Cliff.
And Cliff wins.
That was stressful.
Receipt number 1, a Dan Quintana variant.
Kind of a popular artist these days.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, yeah.
He was up until this weekend.
Whoa.
Then,
Yeah.
not so much.
Congrats, Cliff.
Congratulations to Cliff.
Wow.
I
That
was
a great-
like, well, I'm like, that is a great prize. I was like, well, I'm shit out of luck. I barely know what I'm doing here. And I was like, all right, I know things. My brain is back.
God damn it.
I'm doing a lot of it. It's too
Rob.
slow.
Thank you, Kevin.
My brain can't connect with my hand to raise.
No, well,
Hey, Mike.
well, now what happened is I rested my hand on the keyboard, and I'm like, I love when who realized it first what this was saying.
I did.
I see
Yeah,
that.
that
It's like,
shit was great. You're like, Cliff, was that there the whole time?
You know, I didn't hear anyone answer the first. I don't know how I didn't hear the first answer.
Well, because Tacoma said it right before you even started reading, and then Cliff got discombobulated with
Wait,
that.
did he
'cause I don't
raise
think,
Yeah,
All right.
it was during the
yeah, he raised his card, and I called him out.
I didn't even hear that.
Yeah,
All right,
that's what threw
don't
Cliff
forget,
off.
We still have for you guys in the chat. We have a copy of Nectar number 1, first printing, an ash can of If Destruction Be Our Lot, and
Oh, nice.
in the back it's what is it?
With Disney Lincoln.
Yes, It's about robots, and on the other side of the ash can is Odin, Odin by Tinian. So you're getting ash can with 2 comics, and you're getting an official comic stand from
Kingdom of Nerds.
Kingdom of Nerds.
Nice.
Ooh.
Cool.
Hey, nerdy. What did Dan do? What happened with that?
So basically, you know, he had a book come out with, I forget what was the name of the whatnot seller. Dan kind of got pulled into it. Dan got pulled into it because he was there signing, and then the seller only put out about 100 to 150 of a lot of 2,000.
It was 2,000,
and then the rest
1,000?
he just. What's that?
I thought it was 1,000.
Is it 1,000 or 2,000?
No, because okay, I don't listen. The numbers are not clear because, of course, the piece of the video that is circling the internet is where things go wrong.
Yeah.
What happened was he did a buy it now drop at some point of 25. Then the next round was 75. Then the third round was 150. Now, I don't know if it was trade virgin foil or how it went. I wasn't there. Exactly. Dan didn't actually do anything. Dan is just on the live stream signing. And then rather than doing another buy it now drop or anything like that, they went straight into auction mode. And the first one right off the bat was $1,000. And it all went to hell after that.
Damn.
So it got all over the internet overnight. And Dan just like does the art. And obviously he was paid by them unless he had a back end deal with them. But still, right? So obviously Heavy Mental saw all the backlash. They did what I think is the right thing, but other people are mad for the people who spent $1,000. And that was, they did that this past Tuesday. They did an evening show with a $15 drop of the trade. Buy it now, 500 of them. 500 of the Virgin, buy it now at $20 or $25, and a buy it now at $50 of the foil or whatever the last one was, whatever the top tier one was. And each one had 500 buy it nows. I hear that went better. I hope this is better. There was a lot of people who said they really liked the guy behind Heavy Mental, but that this was a huge faux pas. A lot of other people were like, oh, this is business. What do you think? Whatever. And like, I get it's business, but there's a way to handle things, and it could have been handled better. He could have done 3 strong drops on his website before the Whatnot weekend and clearly identified the Whatnots as an auction show. And then that's it. Do your 500s before, and then do like whatever you're going to do, the damage you're going to do with your live stream.
But
that is my 2 cents, and that was Cliff's fairy tale.
But isn't Whatnot an auction show anyway?
It is, but a lot of
it's always buy it. You can do buy it now drops, especially these bigger guys do buy it now drops. You know,
yeah.
And,
they even
like
make a
Comic
game
Tom
of
will
it.
do that.
they're not the first ones that's done that. I've seen Comic Tom, Davis Ryder. They'll drop 100 or 150 of their exclusives and then auction up the rest.
Let's be clear. What I described is not traditional. Traditional is you had your wave of sales, and then you have your live show, and then what happens. But everybody knows what's up. They had very small pockets of buy it now that nobody knows how much it was. All they know is that nobody had a chance, right? They started with a buy it now drop at the beginning of that night, which of course cleared out immediately. And then we got into immediate auction. The retailer in one evening went right into reseller mode. And that is what I think is a bad idea. This is your shop's exclusive. Sell it as a shop exclusive first. All right. Let people know that there's a deadline. All right. And then in your last blast, go for it. Also, shout out to Dan Quintana, because every one of those books that sold on Tuesday night was signed by him.
I love that Cliff started off by saying he's not really sure what happened.
Yeah.
Because I'm giving you everything based on all the video clips that were sent to me and what other people said.
I think
I don't like that, so I'm giving it to you as I know it. but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just giving it to you as I know it. I'm sure some of my details can't be right, but I can identify the problem, and the problem was becoming retailer into reseller in one event. That was a really bad move.
One thing you're missing, Cliff, is that is the norm for a lot of these drops on Whatnot. They will drop a certain amount and then auction off in the same stream. It's been done for
right, but but it's got to be organized. There's usually big sales windows beforehand. This was not big sales windows. This was very limited was very limited availability, right? Then a final crunch of limited availability at like 150, and then immediately, like, you gotta look, Bruce. Everyone who's done it successfully, the stages are much stronger than this. This was staged intentionally or not. This was staged with forced scarcity and then big wild sales. So my 2 cents, and I know what other sellers do. I just think that all the big sellers do it pretty consistently and they do it well. And this was not well done.
Now, 2 things first. Now, the books that originally were auctioned, they weren't signed by Dan. He ended up signing every book to try and calm things down.
Yes,
right?
Exactly.
And then 2, Dan, like at the end of the video, I'm sure he got caught up, because I'm sure any of us would have got caught up in that type of stream where he said, hell, let's sell the tablecloth. And that sold for $1,600. And then he tried to like ease things up, but then he ended up saying something to the fans that kind of pissed them off too, saying that it's art. You just don't understand art. Something like that. I haven't seen it, but that's what I heard. Yeah, and that kind of pissed some people off too.
And he did make a few comments in some Instagram posts that turned off a lot of people, then later on deleted them.
If you're dumb enough,
it was pretty much the fact that I'm the artist, I'm doing you a favor type thing.
Yo, if you're dumb enough to drop $2,000 on a brand new comic book, then that's your fucking problem. That's your fucking problem.
I don't think people are dumb for if they want to pay $2,000. I've seen it happen with Todd. I've seen it happen with Liefeld. I've seen it happen with Mark Spears. Mark Spears sold for $5,000.
That's the thing when it comes to an artist.
He dropped 5, then signed it, and then auctioned it for $5,000.
See, that's crazy. The FOMO gets people so bad.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's the problem.
You know, and look at these ones that Mental Comics dropped the other day. They were what, $1,000 in auction? They're $250, $200 on eBay now. You know, people get FOMO, they get excited. I know and it's not new buyers, it's people that's been in the hobby for years that have money, and I will say it, they hop from dick to dick of new artists to new hot artists. They hop from dick to dick. They're whores. That's what I'm saying. I called it. They're whores.
If I had $2,000 to spend on a comic book, it would definitely not be a new one.
Yeah. Hey guys, I got to get going early today. I got to set up for poker and cheeseburgers. Thanks for having me.
Nice.
See you all soon.
See you, Tacoma.
Tacoma, take care.
Yeah. See you later, Tacoma. You know, it's something that it can only be rectified by the people buying stuff.
Exactly.
You know, as long as people are willing to pay these prices, it will still happen.
And that's the thing. It's what the price they pay sets the table for what it's going to be, and people are willing to pay. If they're willing to pay, they're going to buy it.
Yeah.
So Dan Quintana's comment was, you know, Heavy Mental posted about our goal has always been to bring fair, transparent, and exciting drops to the community. We clearly missed the mark here. We're reviewing everything from pricing to how the books are released. We appreciate everyone. We're listening, etc. Right?
Yeah.
And Dan makes a post after this going, "Oh, Heavy did hear everyone out." Right there for full transparency. Here's my take. I currently command the highest, quickest resales on the planet right now. I spoke with every top retailer today, and some agreed it's very difficult to currently place a baseline on my work. It's hot and tricky to handle. Definitely difficult for me to even think about logistics, reason why I have nothing currently in my store. I have no time. Ronnie, is willing to correct any mistakes publicly and bold. Ronnie's ultimately a nice guy. Maybe has never had 1,500 people drop into a live, and I happened to be 45 minutes late when the stream began. Maybe really felt that he may have needed books for an absolute box he's creating. Please give him your thoughts. We can collectively put something great together for you guys. Now, obviously, you know, with not enough context, that man, it was coming off real egotistical. I command the highest, fastest turnaround right now in the world.
You know, Cliff, you know, if that was one of our friends, we'd be like, girl, don't post that, girl. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Like I am that friend. I wasn't that friend who will call you at 7 o'clock in the morning and be like, bitch, did you see this shit go down? You need to take it down. You need to take it down.
And let me ask you a question now. These artists have become supernova hot after their artwork starts picking up steam. How do you think they feel? Like, you know, they put art out.
Listen, some of them are very humble. Like, look at Mark Spears. That man has been so humble. Brett Bean was so humble, I almost cried. And he was telling people how none of his colleagues believed in Dork.
Yeah.
And I was like, take it. Like, I went from this is bullshit to, and I heard that story. I was like, take it to 10th printing. Take it to 10th printing, motherfuckers. 10th printing.
Wow. I'm just saying, it's crazy because you know what it is? You're right. The whatnot sellers are the ones that you set the tone for what's going on. And you can't blame the person that's involved doing the artwork because sometimes they're not aware of what's going on. But like I said, when there's a lot of money involved, there's shenanigans anywhere where there's a lot of money that could be involved. And that's sad. That's in the hobby, all from toys, comics, sports cards, anything that has a value to it. There's going to be craziness.
Bruce, what did you say that they made on that stream? Did you see the number?
I think somebody said they made. People were complaining they made somewhere around 300K. And you know, I'm like, stop. I know people don't like when people spend a lot of money on books, and they feel like they're showing off. But stop being pocket watchers. Just watch your own pockets, and you know, if you go from stream to stream and you have someone reaffirming your hate for something, you're just going to get angrier and angrier as the day go by, and it's just going to upset your day.
So apparently someone just paid $1.3 million for a rocket firing Boba Fett. You know,
damn.
That's the most important toy ever, the most expensive toy ever, a prototype. So people have money, and I always say to myself, where does this money come from? You know, either you have your rich dads, or you have money in stocks. You have something that you have this money to spend $1.3 million for a toy. And it's like, damn, man, I can't even spend freaking $10 to buy a goddamn comic book, let alone buy.
Or you're the head of a major drug cartel.
Yeah, that's true too. Or a corporation. If you make some, if you're in corporate and you make some big time money, you can be able to buy it.
You know, like I said, there is, you know, I get the whole FOMO. He's the hottest. He's one of the hottest artists right now. People are scrambling to get his earlier work. Anything Absolute Quintana sells for a grip. But these stores aren't obligated to have enough copies for every fan. They can only have so many copies. Don't get mad when you don't get one, or you get priced out. When you do less than a third at, you know, whatever price you put it, and the rest you put up for auction, that rubs people the wrong way.
Yeah.
But you know, did beforehand did they say they were only dropping a certain number? Did anybody actually watch the stream?
They didn't really go about it any kind of way. The first time I saw or read anything about a certain number was when they released their information about Tuesday night.
Okay.
So that is what it is. And yes, so I see in the chat, a lot of these people are humble and they're too busy working to pay attention to all this secondary market business that we have going on, right? So
no, Dan knows what he's worth. He said it.
No, exactly. He does. And he's busy because he also said he was busy. You know?
You know, and for anyone that wants a absolute Quintana cover, there's one dropping for Absolute Batman 22. It's an open order cover. You'll be able to get one for open order price on Absolute Batman 22.
I'm gonna buy 25 and sell them for $2,000 each, and I'm gonna retire.
So this is a perfect example of
Bitch, please.
bitch, please. Move on. It's happened. It's not ruining your collecting. I've seen people saying they're getting out the hobby, selling their collections because of this. If you let one book destroy your confidence in your collecting,
Okay, all right. Listen, Bruce, why are you even reiterating any of that nonsense? Because every one of these mofos, every time there's a scandal, I'm leaving the hobby. Banana Gates, I'm leaving the hobby. You know, like, oh my God, like Dan Breverport told me, like, I'm never gonna get Mary Jane and Peter again. I'm leaving the hobby. Everything is I'm leaving the hobby. Guess what? Guess what? You're still leaving the hobby. You just found a new reason. I'll see you at the next whatnot.
And if you're leaving the hobby, contact Nerdy Geeks Comics. I might be interested in some of your books.
Well, there was a somebody
these are the same
that made a
people
good
that,
point.
what was that? Go ahead.
Tyson said, "Well, what if the first buyer could have been a shield bidder? Because they do that shit a lot."
It could have been,
It could have been, but then
but
you
we
have
don't know.
everybody else after that still bidding that high. You know, Whatnot was there was a lot of times on Whatnot. I stay off of Whatnot most times because you can see other sellers coming into Whatnot sales and bidding it up and not actually buying books for their friends. It's obvious. You know, I don't know if that happened there. I don't have proof that happened, but it has happened.
Well, listen, look at the pandemic. What the pandemic has taught us. The FOMO was crazy. The prices of comics and everything were crazy. And now look at the prices of some of those comics that people paid $10,000 for, $9,000 for, you know, whatever they paid. They're like worth like $10 now. So all that money people spend. So I guess it's like a wave when people want things to start going up in value and moving things. They're going to do it.
Hey, like I said, more power to them, you know. But I would, if I had $2,000 to spend on a book, it would definitely probably be like something else.
Cliff, can you cut a promo for Mama Bear?
What's that?
Can you say bitch please for Mama Bear?
Bitch, please.
Thank you.
Cliff, do I have your permission to use that?
Try Rolex. All right.
I guess
we
so.
did have a topic tonight. I don't know how we got into Dan Quintana for the last 30 minutes.
Dom asked what happened.
No, I want to know what happened because all I know is that he was one of the hottest artists coming up. It's like, what happened? What did this guy do? Because somebody does something and I want to hear the scandal, and then all of a sudden people are going to be pissed off about something.
We have a poll in the chat. Should comic books go digital?
They already are.
They are
digital, meaning get rid of floppies and
never
like that. We had a discussion about it last night behind the scenes with Matt, and a few other people. It seems with Marvel making a lot of layoffs, Disney in general,
the whole visual effect team.
Yeah, you know, is it that far off to think that these corporations will want to go digital just to save money on printing and paying artists for variants and stuff? It's not too far-fetched that they tried to push digital right before the pandemic and during the pandemic.
Yeah, but they have not succeeded.
They have not.
This is a very physical medium, and and they found a way to make money off of our dumbasses. Okay, they found their way. So I don't want to hear it. I'm not feeling bad for multi-hundred million dollar, billion-dollar freaking companies. I am.
Thank you, Cliff. Yep, you're right. 100% right with that.
Also, I kind of like what Callie said there. I'm not a fan of anything you lose if the power goes out. or if your internet goes out. Like I've depended so much on streaming services, I'm bound back to collecting physical media because every time the damn internet goes out for more than an hour, there I am. I don't have shit because I don't have cable. And the same thing with like digital music. Like if you notice, there's been a trend. I don't know how long it'll last, but people trying to go back to physical media because they're trying to get rid of. They're trying to screw us over because there's something like if you buy a movie from Amazon Prime and you download it to your computer, you don't own that movie. They can take that shit away from you.
And you lose that money if you paid.
And the video games. So I mean, the video games are bad, but like I don't know. I think maybe the physical media will stay around. I hope so, but Bruce could be right. Maybe one of these days they'll just be like, pull the plug if it's no longer lucrative for them. Because I mean, honestly, Disney probably doesn't make a lot of profit off the. Do you think they make a lot of profit off the comics, Cliff? The floppies.
Wait a second. What was that again?
Do you think that Disney actually makes a lot of money off of selling just comic books?
Well, no, of course not. But I'm sure Marvel and DC offices, I'm sure that they've been scrambling to stay profitable because if they're not, then they're done. Right? So Amazing Spider-Man being a crap book and then a pretty decent book, but having 5 billion covers is definitely part of scrambling to make the money to keep the mouse in the house happy. That's it. And that's me being very generous with my thoughts.
And to piggyback on what Cliff just said, I know a lot of people complaining about how many variants there are for Absolute Batman, but that is money that's in DC's pocket with all these stores requesting 3,000 copies a piece for their covers. That's a lot of money.
And don't forget, multiple printings is free money. After the first book, right? After the first wave, second print, third print, fourth print, fifth, sixth, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 is profit. God bless you, Energon Universe. God bless you.
We got 19 printings of Transformers 1.
And you know what? Initially, I was like, this is a bit much, but now I'm like, keep it coming, bitch. Keep it coming. I was like, do it. Show them who's boss. I need Image to win in this evil war that is taking place. I need them to come in stronger.
I know a lot of people they don't like the business practices of Marvel and DC, but you got to realize, guys, Marvel and DC is what keeps the LCS open. They help pay the bills in these LCSs along with manga, pops, and cards. And without DC and supporting DC and Marvel, I know some titles are really bad. You don't have to buy them.
Hey, look, some titles are really bad. Some artwork is really bad.
So go to your LCS and support your LCS if you're not planning on.
Listen, not one minute have I sat here and been like, look, I said I almost canceled this book and it's great and I'm back on. Mm-hmm. Okay? This shit is amazing. Why everyone's a fucking sleep on this, I don't know. Don't sit here and act like I have a problem with Marvel and DC. I have a problem with their overlords, okay? They're overlords, and I don't have the correct euphemism, so I'm just gonna skip it. I have a problem with the freaking overlords. I have a problem with multi-mega corporations that are constant. That we are constantly headed into a future that has been predicted hundreds of thousands of times on film, where everything is owned by one or two giants, and it's bull.
Omni-consumer products.
Let me tell you, all right, Final Fantasy VII is coming. Everything's gonna be freaking Shinra, and it's gonna piss me off.
All I know is somebody better print me a 3D sword.
Yeah, see Rob. I see Rob in the chat. Lots of Marvel overlords were fired this weekend. Those people are not the overlords. The ones firing everybody is over. Also, they kept Tom Brevoort, the mother lover that I have the biggest problem with. They kept that mofo. Jesus guide me.
All right, let's move on. There's a poll in the chat. Everybody said no. 79% said no. 21% said yes. All right.
Well, the people who are comic collectors, if we're comic collectors, we're the type who want physical media.
Exactly.
So if anything,
the real thing.
Yeah, there's no way There's no way we're ever going to say, you know what, I'm fine. Just give me the digital. I don't need that one. That's not going to happen.
I tell you what, I don't mind the digital. You have the solid copy put away in your PC. If it's a
Yes.
good book, you read the digital without touching the book.
Yep.
And then,
To be honest with you though, I don't know if I would like continue to read like newer books. So if it was just like, hey, we're going straight to digital, nothing else, I would probably just start collecting back issues because they printed comic books. There's so many comic books that have been made that I have never read that I can still read. I'm not going to worry about it. So
Yeah, if they stop printing comics, I would still read digital because I want the stories to continue. I want the characters to grow, and I want to see where they go. You know, just because they stop printing, I'm not going to stop reading.
you know what's crazy? The one thing that's crazy about comics today, compared to comics of yesteryear, is that all the variants now outnumber the original run of the comic books that are now so
if you really want to
go into 1,000. Issue 1,000 is coming up soon, right? So the variants that came in the later issues now top over 1,000 issues.
Yeah.
If you really think about it.
if you truly want to be a completionist now, you're going to.
Oh yeah,
Oh, you're screwed.
you're done.
screwed.
You know, and I know people hold a lot of these comic characters close to their heart, and they have a lot of feelings towards collecting and reading comics. But what a lot of people fail to realize is it's a business. They will cut everything to make money. It's all about the bottom line. The board members and the CEOs bonuses every year. That's what counts. It doesn't count if you're happy. It counts if they're making their bottom line or making bonuses every year. That's what counts.
That's true, but you got to think about it. The comics is not what they're looking for to make them their money. Their money is made in T-shirts.
Yep.
It's in movies. It's in television shows, lunchboxes, toys. They don't need to look at comics as well. If we're losing money, we can't do this. No, you're still making money. They can it can literally be a loss leader for them.
But like I'm just saying, like as soon as you're not making enough ends meet, that's when more cutbacks happen, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then the next thing you know, Cece Sobieski's gone, and fuck all that. We're not going to use AI. Then the next thing you know, we got nothing but AI Marvel, you know, and like one dude playing editor to make sure that it makes sense.
Yeah. You know, and
that's what I'm afraid of. That's what I'm trying to tell folks. You know, like we do not hold our ground enough in this country. We're a giant country. And they're and our overlords are very successful at keeping us divided and fighting for scraps and just doing bullshit. I wish George Carlin were here now. I need that man here now. So George Carlin said, none of you dumb mofos know shit about this. They're at golf courses together, laughing it up. All right. They don't need to collaborate to toy with you. They have mutual interests. He said everything. He said it all. God bless him.
We're just puppets on the string, guys.
He must have been doing string. Hey,
I need him.
These
I need
floppy
him
should
here.
be doing something right because we went from before we were talking about this, we're talking about people paying $2,000 for a book that just came out.
So you know, it's comic books. They will always be around in one form or another. Whether they continue to print or even do it themselves. There's something in the news today that I saw. Actually, let's get to the news because they make more money, like Nerdy said, off the IP, off the characters, than they do off the comics. You know, look at, for example, Star Wars. They had a movie in what, 10 years?
The 9 year.
And they make $1 billion plus every year on merch, just merch every year.
And their theme park where people just flood to go.
I'm not even gonna talk about the theme park. Everybody that boycott Marvel, and DC, and Disney, and Star Wars, and where did they go? Disney World. All right, let's get into this.
That's a good point.
All right, let's get into this news. John Krasinski teases A Quiet Place 3, says the film is bigger and how he's deep into pre-production. Are you guys ready for a part 3 of A Quiet Place?
I just saw the first one. I liked it, but I never saw the others.
The
I mean,
second
they're
one-
good. They're
Yeah.
fine. You know, and they're like they
Isn't
They
the
get
second
the
one
job
the girl
done.
at the end? She's listening to the music. She's listening to the music, she's walking, and the cat with the other guy. Second,
I don't
I hate
remember that.
I can't stand their daughter all because she gave her brother that damn.
I
face
wanted,
shot.
I
Cute.
wanted that little girl to die by the end of that movie. She was a horrible sister, a horrible daughter. She should have been grateful she was alive. All right, nobody cares about this. Then we have, here we go. All you Tom Cruise slappies. Top Gun 3 is officially in the works. Another Top Gun movie, guys. Another
Is this
Top Gun
going
movie.
to be the one where Maverick clears his seating levels?
yeah.
I don't
You
know.
go clear. Maverick goes clear. Top Gun 3. Maverick goes clear.
I don't know. I was not looking forward to Top Gun Maverick when they first announced it, but then when I saw it, I'm like, I love that movie. Even though that was Star Wars, that was straight up Star Wars, but still, I enjoyed it. So I'm not looking forward to it, but I'll probably end up watching it.
Yeah, I'd rather watch. They need to do Iron Eagle movie.
bring me back all them fine motherfuckers that made Maverick so magical, and I'm there. I'm there. I don't even need Tom Cruise. I don't
We
even
don't
need
need this.
Tom Cruise can be there 10 minutes in the beginning and 15 minutes in the end, and I'll be all right.
Mama Bear, Top Gun is good for Viagra.
Let's remake a good.
Call Jedi. You got to call Jedi.
Let's remake a good jet fighter movie. We'll just remake Iron Eagle. Okay.
Oh, I knew.
We don't need a third movie. Top Gun is in space. Tom Cruise go. That was basically just another movie.
He's gonna hang out on an airplane in this one.
Maverick and the Hope telling stories in the old folks home. And this is for everybody that wants this. This is for you.
Hey, try not to suck any dick on the way through the parking lot. Hey, you, get back here.
Go suck a
And they all
bag of
go.
dicks.
Are they gonna have another? You think they'll have another volleyball scene in it?
Oh, definitely. You got to.
Hey, gents, I gotta take off. Got to eat dinner.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, Dom.
You guys can check out Dom Toba on the Qualified at 9:30 p.m. Eastern on Renovision.
And also tomorrow, WrestleMania, we got a live stream. Me and Sticks, Absolute Geek podcast, live stream for WrestleMania. If you guys into wrestling, so I'll be on there tomorrow, 6 o'clock, from 6 like 10, I think.
Thank you, Dom. And with Dom, we'll play you out.
Later, Dom.
Later.
All right, then we have
Callie, I was literally thinking that exact thing, bro. We are so fucking on the same thing.
Yeah, we're playing pickleball. A new World War Z movie is officially in the works at Paramount because the first one went so well.
Yeah, that's a hard pass for me.
Definitely a hard pass.
Are they gonna make it like the book? Because if they do, then maybe.
Top Gun Space Force. Get out of here, Callie.
Callie, I like what you think.
I don't know. I didn't like the first one. And how long ago was the first one? Like, what, 12,
It's
30
been a
years
while.
ago?
A decade ago.
Yeah, it's about a decade ago at least.
You know, a lot of, I don't know. Paramount announced a lot of, how do I call it? Crap at
Yeah.
CinemaCon this week.
I would say,
Jim,
I don't know what Ellison is doing at Paramount.
why would you remake a movie that's only like 10 years old? I just don't get it.
You know, this should have been going to streaming. Instead,
Well,
he
no, listen. If this is a remake, it makes a lot of sense to me, right? Because I don't know, this movie had a lot of weird review, and a lot of people were talking about how the book is so much better.
Yeah.
So if they want to revisit this and make a more book accurate portrayal, I completely get it. And the movie is at least 10 years old. So a decade later is fine. Spider-Man wasn't even 10 years old. Spider-Man 3, and we already got that Amazing Spider-Man. And then
like
for Amazing Spider-Man 2, we got Tom Holland. Not too long. It was not a full decade. I mean, they've been popping those web shooters out. You know.
World War Z was 13 years ago.
Tom Holland.
Oh, shut up! You're just jealous. He's a hot twunk with a hot wife. You just jealous.
I will say, Mr. Zendaya is his wife is very hot, Mr. Zendaya.
Yeah.
But
did you see her family members?
No.
Oh my God! Go look up the videos of Tom Holland hanging out with her family, where her family is on social media, and he's there, and they're like, "Yo, get Spider-Man to do it! Get Spider-Man to do it!" And he's just there dressed like a normal, like suited evening, like in a house in a family party. And they're like asking him to do shit. I love it.
All right, then we have this. For all you classic Marvel horror fans, there are a few of you out there, right? Marvel's horror history is getting the deluxe treatment with the best of Marvel Vampire Tales, Volume 1, the first in a new line of archival collections from Dark Horse. The series is focused on digging into the stranger, darker corners of the Marvel Universe and presenting them in oversized hardcover format. Following this release, Marvel's most villainous, Magneto, arrives on October 6th, and Marvel Mightiest Monsters arrives on October 13th.
I like the monster one. That sounds kind of cool.
So they licensed this to Dark Horse.
Well, they also doesn't Fantagraphics do some stuff for other companies, and like with the and I know the DC and Marvel both are having Ghost Machine or something.
They're doing the crossovers, ongoing crossover.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, if they don't do something in 10 years, but they're safe for now.
That's true.
I wish they would.
They're never going to lose that license.
But I could wish one hand is shit in the other and see which one happens first.
Even I think if they have produced anything in any form of media that they're allowed to, it counts, like video games. So they could pop out another Spider-Man video game. It counts.
Could Sony decide we're going to start making comics and make a Spider-Man comic, or is it just visual?
No, they can't. They can't make a comic. They can only do video games and movies.
Okay.
And they can't do any streaming. They do streaming.
Okay. Did they lose? Did they still have X-Men, or is that over? They finally drop it?
Oh no, X-Men was bought in by Fox.
Marvel had all their properties back. There is not one single property that they don't have.
So but is Fox can still technically Fox make an X-Men movie though?
No, they own Fox.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
That's why you get
It's hard to remember.
And you have the little Fox at the top left.
Yeah, it's hard to remember all the things they do own sometimes.
All right, and finally, Matt talked about this last night on his show. Some details from Avengers Doomsday trailer. Shang-Chi fights Gambit. Thor and Steve Rogers reunite. Thor fights Dr. Doom, who stops Stormbreaker with one hand. Dr. Doom has an accent. Fantastic Four meets Thor and the New Avengers.
Yeah.
So this is that was reported from the trailer they showed at CinemaCon yesterday.
Spoilers.
So there's going to be a lot of characters in this movie. We knew this.
I saw a lot of posts from people that were at that said they were excited after they watched it. I don't know. I haven't seen the trailer. Nobody's really seen it yet, but so Dr. Doom has an accent, so I'm assuming he's not going to sound like Tony Stark.
Well, he's Latvian. He shouldn't sound like him.
I am guessing the Mystique that we're getting is Rebecca Romijn.
Yes.
I love that for her. Am I the only one who loves that for her? Because I
love her.
Good for her, I say. I say good for her. Although I did like what's her name as Mystique too. The Hunger Games.
J-Law, Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah, Jennifer Lawrence. She's from Kentucky, by the way.
It's let's see how it goes.
Now, Rebecca Romaine as Mystique would be great, but I mean, she's been in Strange New Worlds, and I've loved her in that the
She's
entire time she's been on it.
amazing in Strange New Worlds.
I never
the
thought
fact
she would
that
be
they
somebody in it.
That they use throwbacks to Mystique as part of her character and line, you know what I mean, and dialogue in Strange New Worlds, I thought was so freaking great.
Yeah, Strange New Worlds is so good. I'm so sad that it's already over, though.
Yeah, it's gonna, we're approaching 60 years of Trek, and it's a shame that there's not going to be any new Trek in development at this time.
Which is stupid. Work on a freaking movie.
Supposedly, that's what they're doing.
Allegedly.
That's what they're gonna try and make it more movies and less television. But Star Trek is always been television. Like, yeah, there's good movies, but everyone's favorite stuff.
There's like
always
there's like 2 or 3 good movies. Come on, seriously.
out of like what 11?
11 or 12.
I gotta tell you,
There's how many?
the search
Three
for
movies.
Spock
Oh.
is better than I remember.
Yes,
It's a good. Yep, it's good.
The Wrath of Khan is campier than I remember.
it's very campy.
I love it.
But
right?
it's still good.
Undiscovered Country is still the worst trash ever.
I kind of like the one where they took the whales back to the future.
That was number 4. That was number
Number
4.
four,
That's
I like
okay. I'm not picking on number 4. It's Undiscovered Country. That one is unforgivable.
The one where Bones
Unforgivable,
and,
Will Shatner.
the one where Bones and Kirk were charged with murder. What's the name of that one? That was a good one.
That was that one. That's what he's talking about. Undiscovered Country.
No,
Yeah.
That's the one where they try to find God, ain't it?
No, that's
Yeah.
5.
No, the
That's
one
the
he's
Final
trying to find
Frontier.
God is number 5. I'm sorry. What's the name
Yeah.
of the one where he's trying to find God?
That's the Final Frontier. That's number 5. That
Yes,
one is
that
bad.
one is. I'm sorry. That one's absolute
Final
trash.
Okay, yeah.
Undiscovered Country's better.
Undiscovered Country is better.
Or Undiscovered Country. I mean, I liked it.
And then First Contact is fantastic.
Yeah, I love First Contact.
After First Contact, it went downhill.
I enjoyed the first Abrams one. The second one, no. The third one felt like a long episode.
There we go, Dub. I'm sure the new overlords will know what to do with the franchise.
No, they won't. But I mean, honestly, I didn't like the first Star Trek: The Motion Picture. I thought it was kind of like slow.
It was boring.
It was boring.
Yeah,
It was
but
boring.
I like the when they did the next gen ones. Like I liked all the next generation ones. I ain't gonna lie. Even Nemesis.
Nemesis wasn't bad. It just came out when the Matrix did, so it just got completely
But
overlooked.
I agree with you, Nerdy. Though the one where they go back in time is the best one. Out of the Star
First
Trek.
Contact.
Yeah. First Contact. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the best Star Trek ever is Yesterday's Enterprise, and that was written by a fan. Nobody knows Yesterday's Enterprise. It's the best Star
No,
Trek
I know
ever.
Enterprise with Quantum Leap, dude.
No, Yesterday's Enterprise.
fan made.
Yesterday's Enterprise. Oh,
With the fan made.
the episode Yesterday's Enterprise.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Of course. Hey,
Yeah.
listen. Some of the fans can actually write.
I guess we could talk about Avatar leaking their movies. I mean, Paramount leaking their movies. That was ridiculous.
So I can watch it for free?
Yeah, 15 million people streamed the Avatar movie with Aang as a young adult or young adult. Yeah. Aang
Did they like it?
Huh?
Did they like it?
I don't know. I didn't see anybody post about it. It comes
Nobody
out
wanted to admit it.
I don't know. Paramount's a mess. That movie should have been dropping in theaters like it was planned on, but they put it to streaming. Paramount's a mess. All right, let's get to the giveaway. Giveaway. Hashtag cakes. All right. Ashcan. It's Ashcan. Our lot. Nectar. First printing.
Book 2 wasn't very good.
And a Kingdom of Nerds. God damn it. Kingdom of Nerds comic book stand.
That looks like a gallows to me.
Shut up. Somebody asked you. So make sure you hit that like, subscribe. If you haven't subscribed to Cliff on Comics, please subscribe to Cliff on Comics. Subscribe to Nerdy Geek. Subscribe to Matt, Heroes for Hire Comic Club. They both dropped their final order cutoff videos today. And don't forget, tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern, come get fucked on the Kingdom. My final order cutoff. Make sure you watch because you don't want to get fucked on New Comic Book Day trying to find books. Make sure you pre-order.
Get them while they're cheap.
Why purple? I don't know. Somebody made it purple. That makes it purple. All right. And the winner is...
That's the color of the filament they used. That's why.
Yeah, true. That's all the filament he had left. Pops!
Pops! If
Yeah.
anyone deserves it, it's Pops.
Pops!
Yeah.
Congrats, Pops. Didn't he win like last week or week before?
He won not too long ago.
Yeah. Fell for KK on the center and received a standing ovation. Nice.
Oh.
Congrats. So with that, thank you everyone for hanging out on Friday with us and having a nice debate conversation without getting mad or yelling at each other.
Amazing.
And you know, all opinions are welcome here. We don't kick you off the show for having a different opinion from me. Well, except for Nerdy. There you are.
Listen. Don't crap on Nerdy. He's becoming the best. He's becoming the best co-host.
Boom.
Ooh.
Hey, Nerdy, maybe we could go back to we could try that one guy to go back to putting the blue tape on my nose.
Oh yeah, we gotta do that. I haven't seen him in a long time.
I see him just today on Instagram. Yeah.
What is wrong with that blue tape guy? I don't understand it.
I don't know what is
That's
up
the
with that.
weirdest thing ever.
Trademark, but I don't get what this means. What's this about? I don't know. But anyway, hey, I like
That's the whole point of it.
Yeah.
And next week on the 25th, I will make my return to Only Slabs.
Yep.
Woo. It's been over a year since I've been there.
And I've been, I will be after the week after Bruce, I will be on there for my first ever appearance.
Excellent.
Are you gonna have Boggs as your wingman while you're showing off books?
Yeah, I don't know. He'll probably ask to be on the show. You know how they won't let him on though. Rob he's kind of like strict about that, I think.
And don't forget,
dude, he doesn't have 20 to 24 slabs to be on the show yet.
Oh, he meant when he tried to be my co-host, like show up.
Oh my God! No.
And don't forget, Sunday is the other comic show. It's the only family show on Sundays that's worth watching. And now, it's Friday night.
Get the fuck out of here.